All right, it's a Monday, taking a little ride in the Digibug, and since it is Monday, this morning I watched Mitch. Oh, look at this baby fainting goats. I watched that's what I want to do on a Monday. That's why I listen to Mitch, Cust Carpentry. Mitch has a channel. It's Mitchies Motivational Monday, and what Mitch does, he's a good friend of mine. He tries to, get us motivated for the week on a Monday. And it's, as he said today, it was about forgiveness today. And he made some excellent points. Forgiveness is it's something that you have to do. Because I've known people in my life that you can do something bad to them, you can be mean to them, they don't even care. They don't care. It doesn't bother them. Then you might feel bad afterwards. See, they don't care. It rolls right off their back. And then it's on you. You're holding the baggage because you think, I shouldn't have been so mean. I shouldn't have said that to them. But they've let it go. And so you're the only one carrying this albatross around your neck. You got to let that thing go. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. The albatross that's around your neck. That's where that comes from. So a lot of times it's just, sorry, I'm on some gravel. A lot of times it's us. It is us mostly. We have to forgive. It's for our own benefit, to harbor and hold that grudge, and go through life with it. You're the one carrying it. Everybody else might not even know what you're talking about. They may forget, and you go and say, hey, I'm sorry I did this and said this. They may say, I don't even remember you doing that. And then for all these years, it could be that, you're fretting over it, taking time off your life, stress. Let it go, man. And you just have to do that, I think. That's what I've learned, is that it is very important to forgive. It's not healthy to hold on to things. And if you've got a problem with somebody, just say something to them rather than, hold it in or let it go. You can confront it both ways. If you think that person, did something wrong and you want to address it, that's up to you. But a lot of times it's just, my attitude has become, what, people are going to be people. They're going to do what they're going to do, and it is what it is. And you can try and change people, but then you're just trying to change them to make them more acceptable to you. And that's not a good thing. So you just judge, you shouldn't judge. I shouldn't say, you just, take people for what they are. And some people just are not compatible with you. And so you've heard of people saying, find your tribe. I'm finding my tribe. And it's not necessarily the people I grew up with. I have some close friends that I've had in high school. We don't talk that much, but when we do, it's like, hey, it's just like old times. But the people I want to surround myself with are like-minded people. We just kind of resonate together, and we just feel that we're on the same page, on the same path. And I've met people from all over the country now that are that way. Not necessarily people around me, because it doesn't mean that they have to be around you to be part of the tribe. And I think that's part of our lesson here. We come here as spiritual beings in this wrapped up body of, skin and muscle and tissue and all this stuff. This avatar, let's call it. Things falling down here. But it's a situation where our spirits resonate. We find each other that way. And they can be anywhere on this planet for that matter. And that is why I love cryptocurrency, because I look at cryptocurrency as something that has initiated that process, that I never would have met people I know now. And my spiritual brothers and sisters. Watch out for the rabbit, don't hit it. See, I live in a place where, you gotta watch out for wild creatures, jumping in front of the road. So I'm going slow. But cryptocurrency it's that igniter, it's that catalyst that has, brought so many people together for me. As I said, I never would have met the people I have met if it were not for cryptocurrency. I would still be leading a life of quiet desperation, thinking, how are we going to fight this system? How are we going to fight these bad guys that are doing all these bad things to us, that are completely corrupt, and we know they are. They're not looking out for our best interests. You just look at what's happening every day. You look at the leadership, and it's gone on for decades. They don't care about us. All they want to do is extract our energy from us. All they want to do is take our power from us. They're afraid of us. That's why they need to weaken us. And they use these illusions of, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's like, I don't need to do anything. I need to be left alone. That's what I need. And I think most people just want to be left alone. And if they want to meet people and, talk to people, they're going to do it regardless of the consequences. Oh, I could get sick, if I go into this group setting. But you know what? That group setting, and I'm not a big football fan, NFL, all that. I'm really not at all, actually. But there are people, let's just call it a sporting event. There are people who go to these sporting events, and that gives them some sort of new purpose. That gives them something in their lives that they did not have before. It gives them an excitement. And I get that. They're around so many other people, that energy and, all of that, it changes something in you. It's very exciting. And here's a good example. So don't take that away from people. But if you try to take that away from people, that coming together, that community, that energy, that shared mind, shared ideals, whatever you want to call it, ideas. If you try and take that away, that kind of is evil to me, because people are meant to, if we want to go out and we want to share ideas and we want to be together, then why are you stopping that? Why are you causing people to not do that? And if you are causing people to not engage in behavior that gives them hope and comfort, then you're the problem. We got a lot of problems leading this country and the states. But here's a good example. You can think what you want. The WWE, pro wrestling. If you've ever been to one, and I went, to a few of them in the past, and it's just the energy level that's there. It's all like modern day sports opera. It's all theater. But it's entertaining theater, and it hits you at some different levels, and it's exciting. It gets you excited. And for a time, it's really a cool event. It's a great production. It really is. It's like a sports opera. That's kind of what it is. You got the music, you got the movements, and another rabbit at the ranch. Be careful. So, it's a great experience. It really is. It's very entertaining. But that was taken away last year, just like all other events where we could get together. And it's diminishing as a human being because we're not experiencing those things together anymore. And it's coming back now, but then again, you can only do it if you follow orders and you get in line and you do certain things that you're told to do. And is that right? I don't think it is. And that's a lot of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. And, what Lisa and I are doing, we're going out on the road. And Mitch, he's coming with us. And so it's kind of a group team effort of crypto warriors, because we want to get around the people. We want to meet people. And, there are people out there starving who cryptocurrency has activated them like it activated me. And they're thirsting and starving for like-minded people. And so I feel it's important to go out and meet those people and call those people in, give them a place where they can come to discuss it and feel that energy. Very important. Whereas you look at what's trying to be done to us, it's the opposite of that. Stay in your house, don't go out, it's too dangerous. And you know what? Some people just are willing to take the risk. Why do people skydive? That's pretty freaking risky if you ask me. May not be statistically, but you're jumping out. You don't have wings. You're dependent upon all this equipment. Why do people bungee jump? Why do people get on a roller coaster? Any of those things. Why do you do scuba diving, deep sea diving? You got sharks and stuff that'll eat you down there. You don't even know what's down there. It's dark. But people are willing to take that risk because we're human beings and, we're spiritual creatures in this human body, and we want to be activated. We want that spirit to be energized like it was out there in the ether, wherever we were before, and now we're kind of trapped in this thing that can only do so much. So we're trying to figure out how to do enough to activate what's in here, and bring it back, and resonate in life and shimmer. So why are we stopping that? And then that's your answer, though. Why is that being stopped? Because they don't want that spirit activating. They don't want that shimmering effect, you know, those goosebumps and the hair standing up, where your spirit's trying to come out of this body, you know, and feeling something deeper and more connected. They don't want you to have those experiences. I mean, you look at the people in charge, they're such dead shells of people. I mean, they're just not happy people. They want to command and control and tell you what to do. They just don't live. They're anti-life when you look at them and what they do. And a lot of their policies are anti-life. That's what they are, though. They're vampires. And I keep saying that because it's true. They are vampires. They're shells. They're dead inside. And the only thing that they can do is feed off of us who are alive. And then you ask yourself at what point, okay, they fed off all of us. Then what do? They can't feed off each other. I mean, they're all just dead souls and they just kill each other, I guess. I mean, that's the end game, you know, because they can't get along with each other because they have no common enemy, you know, that us. So it's just a dead system. It's a fake game, and it ends the same. I mean, there's nothing they can do. Quit giving them power. Do what you want to do. Live. Be alive. Be a human being, you know, that spiritual creature inside that human body. I don't think these people are human. They're something else. They're vampires. So we know what we are. We know what we enjoy. We love the exhilaration of living. So go out and live. You know, don't let them tell you how to live. Don't let them tell you what to do. You know, if there's a cryptocurrency meetup, go to it. You know, you may have family that say, oh, well, you know, that's silly. Why would you do that? And it's like, you know what? I feel good doing it. I'm going to do it. Just have to. And if they can't deal with it, maybe you're not meant to be with that person. Maybe they're holding you down. Not marital advice, not relationship advice. But you know what? At some point, at every facet of our life, we have to realize what's best for us. Because if we're not good with ourselves, then we can't move on. It's just like forgiveness. If we can't forgive and let stuff go, we're not going to be able to blossom. We're not going to be able to, you know, manifest our, you know, destiny. We're not going to be able to have that spiritual being resonate and start shimmering and start living and enjoying what this life has to offer, because we chose to come down here at this time and get in these bodies to participate in this thing because we knew it was going to be monumental. So live and forgive. And just move, do things. If it makes you feel happy and it makes your spirit glow, then do it. I mean, don't live with regret. Don't live with a life of quiet desperation. And I wish I would have. Oh, man, that would have been fun. I wish I could have been there. Oh, I had to work. I had to do this. I had to do that. Find a way. I was talking to somebody on Twitter, Kyle. I can't remember his handle, but on Twitter. But he's like, oh, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the meetup. I really want to go to Plano, Texas, Dallas, Texas. You know, I really want to go there. By the way, that's less than 2 weeks now. I'll put the link below. But he really wants to go, And I don't think I can go. Then he said, you know what? I'm going. He just figured it out. He just said, you know, I'm going to go. I'm going to make it. And see, that's what happens. There are people in the crypto space that crypto is just that tool. It's just that lighthouse that's out there shining, and it's calling all of us together who are resonating together and like-minded. And I was in a meetup in Texas, Blanco, Texas. Bitcoin Ben had a meetup in April of 2019. And there was a guy that drove down with his son from Minnesota straight. There's a guy from Illinois that drove down there. His wife didn't want him to go, and he's like, oh, man, you know what? I'm going. I felt like I had to go. And we had a conversation, and then we had coffee later at, at somewhere and just met up. And, you know, we had these conversations of, hey, I just felt like I had to go. And everybody thought I was crazy, but I just had to go. And he's so glad he went. It was very important. See, these are life-changing things. These are spiritual markers, spiritual moments to where we elevate. And I think it's very important for us to get together. It's very important for us to see that there are other people out there like us. Oh, forgive me. The dog has to go out. Forgive. So it's very important that we do these things, because that's part of our journey here. And I'm not going to ramble on too much about it. I think you all get it. But we do have Litecoin. Lisa and I are doing a live happy hour. It'll be an hour. It's an open bar, hors d'oeuvres. I mean, a pretty nice place. There is a ticket charge. I mean, I'll link it below. But it'll be a great night. I love doing the live stuff there. I see everybody, and it energizes me. And John Kim will be there. Pimpy from Pimpy's Investment Chat will be there. He's got a pretty big following. So I hope if you can make it to Plano, Texas. It's just right outside of Dallas, just kind of north and east, kind of a suburb. It's September 24th and 25th. The 24th is the meetup, and that's where we're going to have the live happy hour, and then the drinks and food. It'll be a good time just to be together and just talk crypto. And then on Saturday, location to be announced in that area, it'll be a crypto class where we just help set you up with talk about crypto a little bit and try to inspire you. If you're new to crypto, what crypto is, and how important it is going forward and transitioning out of the vampire system into the new system, and actually holding your digital assets rather than having the bank issue them, and you won't have control over them. So now's an opportunity to have cryptocurrency in your possession, and no one can take that away, and no one can stop you from sending it and transacting. I mean, you are your own bank. You are the bank at that point. But that's what we'll be doing on Saturday. We'll be setting up wallets, downloading Monarch wallets. Thank you for them for helping make this happen. ChangeAngel, they're donating Litecoin. Thank you to them. I mean, they're an amazing platform. And so everybody's going to get some Litecoin in that wallet. So you will know what it feels like to be the bank and be empowered and have cryptocurrency in your possession. And that's really what this is all about. It's to make people, help people feel comfortable with cryptocurrency and using it, and knowing, how empowering it is. So that's September 24th and 25th in Plano, Texas. I will, go to clintwestwood.net if you have any questions on any of this stuff. I link everything I talk about there. Like ChangeAngel, if you actually click through on the ChangeAngel link on my website, it's a referral link, and I will actually get a little bit of a benefit from that, and I would appreciate that. I mean, that helps me, continue doing this stuff and traveling, and, any of those links, I put referral links on there, and you get benefits a lot of times, and I'll get a little bit, and just by using the link, whereas nobody benefits if you don't use the link. So on my website, I've got all that stuff, clintwestwood.net. And at the top, it's got the Happy Hour 2021 tour. 2021, what's to come next year? But 2021 tour with the schedule. We've got locations, picked out. The dates are might shift on the New Jersey meetup, but it'll be in October, mid-October to later October in New Jersey. Illinois, it's going to be November 19th and 20th here in my stomping ground, Peoria, Illinois, Central Illinois. A lot of things to do, places to stay there. That'll be a good event. That'll be a live happy hour with the crypto class the following day, to where, you'll download the wallets and get the coins, the Litecoin. And then in December, we're hoping somewhere in Florida. So we'll see, somewhere warm. That'd be nice. Might make it a family trip. But coming up here in less than 2 weeks in Plano, Texas, that'll be a cool event. I mean, it's different than our normal style of, kind of being in the bar. It'll be a different venue, and like I said, it's open bar. So bringing the bar in and all that. So I hope you can go there, because I know there are people who are absolutely going to go just because they don't care. They're going to go. And I'm going. I don't care. I'm going. Lisa's going. I'm going. Mitch is going. Like I said, John Kim will be there. Pimpy will be there. Pimpy's Investment Chat. There's other people who are going to be there too. So I hope you can make it. I hope you just listen to yourself. Trust yourself. I mean, again, the answers. You're a spiritual being and you're connected to the universe. Allow yourself to connect. And when you're told something or when you feel something, just know and trust yourself that you know, that's where the truth is. It's in here. You know, it's not all out there. It's in here because you're connected to all that out there. So trust yourself. Hope you have a wonderful day. It's a great Monday. I hope you're motivated. Watch Mitchie's Monday Motivation. I'll try and tag it below. I love you all. Thanks for watching. If you want, I guess it helps if you hit the thumbs up and then subscribe to this. I mean, it'll help me, and if you got any value out of it, hopefully share it with somebody and maybe they can get some value out of it too, because it all comes down to we're in this battle together, and crypto is one of the big weapons that allows us to break free from this old system. There's a lot of fear in it, so let go of that fear and don't hold it, don't carry it with you. Just let it go and move on, and this is the way we do that. So I hope to see you at the meetup. Hope you have a wonderful day. Love you all. Thanks for watching.